Shit, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Cassh. It's that Cassh and Black podcast, episode 11. Y'all already know what it is, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Shit, never know about my bread. Then this shit, fuck a Beamer, want a Rari. I had to switch gears. Girl, come sit up on me and wet this big bed. If you ain't acting funny, then why you big scared? Bitch, you know it's Cassh and I've been gone for a minute. Had to sit back and wonder when the storm gon' finish. Dick so big, she thought I had my arm all up in it. Pussy so good, I had to make a song when I'm finished. Bitch, I could look fly in some Reeboks. Real MCs freestyle a beatbox. Bird in the car make your speak snot. Niggas rockin' rollies like they G-Shocks. Chill. Yeah, let's get in this episode, man. Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cassh.
And your boy Black, the blackest man in the land.
And it's the Cassh and Black podcast. Chill.
Episode 11, y'all.
Y'all already know it.
It's going down.
How was your weekend, boy?
Can't complain.
Let's get it.
You already know.
But what's good, though, man?
Oh, man, what you think about this finals? What you think about these finals coming up?
Sheesh, I know Phoenix is in there. Yeah, Phoenix is in there.
The winner of the Hawks. And the Bucks up 3-2 in that. So we'll see what happens with that. Who be like? I mean, look at this. First of all, it's to handle.
Yeah, it's Chris Paul. Word, that's big.
Gotta give it up to Chris Paul.
First time,
seasons,
right?
Yeah,
first time.
36
Yeah, shout out to Chris Paul, man.
You know what I mean? 36, 16 seasons, first finals. Gotta give it up to that dude, man. He's still looking like a young cat out there, man.
Nah, that's a fact. Shout out to Chris Paul, man.
Monty Williams, the coach.
Yeah, Monty Williams.
Running up for the
Devin
coach of
Booker.
the year. Devin Booker doing his thing. Young Buck out there running around.
That's a fact. It's the NBA. It's the future of the NBA.
What? Yo, CP3 dropping 41 in that last game.
Word.
That was crazy.
And yo, what about your boy fucking what's his name? Patrick Beverly.
Oh man, that was ugly. So they think about suspending that dude for
he's retarded.
5 games.
Excuse my language.
New season or whatever. When the season starts next year, was it next year or the beginning of this year, end of this year rather? When we start back, whether the 82 game season, they said they're gonna suspend him for like 5 games. But I pushed in the back, which was crazy.
Yeah.
That was real crazy. I got to retract some more. So I know last part I said that the boy Ben Simmons, I thought he was from Canada, but he's from Australia, actually.
Oh, yeah. I think I did hear that. Yeah,
but he's not playing in the Olympics anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I just wanted to correct that out there because I thought he was from Canada, but he's just they said his family's from Australia, so that's where his roots come from. So with that back to that Patrick Beverly shit, that shit was just kind of crazy.
Yo, he's slow, bro.
Yeah, I told you the boy he had to come to school and got a bus, son.
Yeah, facts. The short one too.
Yeah, he was definitely wilding for that. I mean, they trying to say that Chris Paul said something to him. I don't know how true that was, but it was kind of ugly.
Yeah, but still, come on, son. And then you waited until he turned fully around and he was like walking. You could tell he was like helpless. Like when you get snuffed, like.
Yeah,
like snuff is when you're not expecting it.
Fell and hit somebody, hit his head on somebody's knee, or fell and hit his head on the floor.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know how that could have went for you to push a dude.
And you must have been scared, nigga.
Shove a dude that hard? Like,
facts.
That was kind of crazy, but see what happens next season. How many games they suspend him, or fine, or whatever. You should get something.
Yeah.
But you never know.
So loser, man.
He'll definitely probably get something. Lose some games or whatever.
Some money
or whatever.
Facts. He gotta.
Yeah.
Like, that was mad unnecessary, bro.
Yeah, and that shit caught me by surprise.
Like, words is...
And then the fact that, before that, I sent you the clip where he did some, like, kind of hurt the next thing. He clipped him.
Oh, yeah, facts.
They
got so many of them shits on, like, Westbrook and, like, mad other players that this nigga be doing that shit to.
Stupid, like, he said Chris Paul flopped or whatever, but, dude, you undercut the dude, like...
Nah, it's a fact.
I don't know, son. He's just a different type of character, son. I mean, I don't take nothing away. The dude made it to the NBA, so you gotta have game number one, and he's a hell of a defensive player.
He plays defense.
But
I mean, with the way he be playing, like, you would expect.
Yeah. He just
he's
a special character, son. He's a special dude. So we'll see what that what happens with that.
But yeah.
But the NBA, the final should be decent. I mean,
and then I'm still hoping for Atlanta, but It's
I mean, it really don't matter who come out the East because I want Phoenix to get it just because I'm I want it for Paul. That's all. He deserves it. He's been in the league a long time. He got mad emotional and shit. He started cursing him at the interview. By mistake, he had to apologize. He said, they asked him a question. He said, yo, this shit was crazy. He said, oh, excuse me. He had to retract. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I know he's excited.
Watching the lady looked at him like, this shit been crazy, been a crazy year. I'm like, yo, Chris Paul just said shit on national TV.
He's probably gonna give it his all though, bro. Because he knows that it's so hard to get there.
Not only that, he's 36.
If he got to drop 50, he dropping 50.
He's 36 years old. Ain't no guarantee coming back next year.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? He ain't the same cat he used to be. Every now and then he pull up, rabbit out the hat and have a good game, but how often are you gonna do that? Because I remember his biggest game. Yeah.
I remember when he first came in the league, he was doing ugly shit like 20 points, 20 assists, wild shit like that. Like,
but they were saying he's one of them cats in the league that he gets underneath a lot of people's skin.
Yeah.
So they saying that's why Patrick Beverly did that. They claim he said something. Who knows? I don't know. He wasn't there, but they said Chris Paul's one of them dudes that he says some things to people that really hit hard. You know what I'm saying? He says some foul shit while he's playing against dudes. I mean, that's part of the game.
Yeah, that's a fact. Trash talk been part of the game.
Yeah, they said he take it to another level, son. They said he go no punches when he's trash talking. He's talking about your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. He don't really care who he get at, but it's part of the game. It's where your head is at. If you got your head in the game, you know what I'm saying, it won't matter. Like dude like Jordan never let nobody get in his head. And even though they tried, but I guess these dudes in the league,
even Kobe.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing I have to talk about. What you think about these dudes? I mean, we ain't nowhere near the NBA level type dudes. I don't take nothing away from these dudes. 82 games, 72 games, but I don't know if you've
plus
seen
practices and shit.
Yeah, but the clips when they seen your boy Trae Young, this dude got a deep bone bruise by stepping on the ref foot. What are these dudes made out of? Silly butt? I mean, like I said, we wasn't as kids. I know you play ball coming up. You still play ball. I don't play ball no more.
I barely play.
But we play on concrete though.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And the most common thing we got was a sprained ankle, maybe. And I got mad jam fingers.
Yeah,
I had to jam my fingers.
Especially when it's mad.
Oh man, that shit to hurt like a motherfucker.
Your shit swell up quick as hell. Nah,
that was the only injury we mainly got.
Yeah, that was like the main.
And like I said, I'm not taking away nothing from these NBA dudes.
I mean, you can get a twisted ankle. Yeah,
we got twisted ankle.
Yeah, that was.
But our main thing was jam fingers. I kept with jam fingers, and that used to hurt for like a month. I ain't gonna lie, jam fingers.
And the thing is too, like when we used to get twisted ankles when we were younger, like that shit used to only last for 2 weeks, but the NBA players be out for like 6 weeks and shit.
I mean, I understand it's commodity. They get paid to play. We didn't get shit. So I sprained my ankle. I put an ace band on my shit. Be back out there the next couple of days. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I just tried to throw that out there. Like, what are these dudes made of? What's with their conditioning? Because I never remember getting hurt that bad playing ball on concrete.
Yeah.
And these dudes play on wood floors every night. And he stepped on the ref foot. The back of his heels stepped on the dude foot, the ref foot. He got a deep bruise in his ankle and he's been out for the last. So that's why I was coming with the next topic I was going to throw out there. I heard Stephen A. said something about this. Do you think like they do something for the matchups? What you think about that? I know you're a big conspiracy dude.
Yeah, I believe so too. And deeper than that, like I done heard stories from like ex like mob members and shit that like sometimes the players and the refs and shit in the NBA, they be owing niggas money and they can't pay their debt.
Well, I know that's the betting, They tell Mike to bet on his own shit.
No, but as far as like even referees and shit like that, so sometimes they be like fucking up the games and shit just to pay because they like if you can't pay the money, exactly,
I mean,
so like that's why I believe it could be true.
It's kind of funny how this. I mean, Giannis shit was honestly he hyperextended this shit, no doubt.
His shit looked ugly. I told my brother that right away. I'm like, yo,
that shit was ugly.
It's ugly.
I respect him being out right now. But that
and Trae been out for a while. And Trae, I want him to.
He got to play tomorrow night.
Yeah, he has to.
Play tomorrow night.
If James Harden came out of injury, you gotta come out of injury.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes like they met out of silly party. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from these dudes. They go out there, they practice. We never practice. We went out there and played every day. And I know we can play hard on concrete, son, hard. And like I said, the most thing we get is a sprained ankle and some jammed fingers. Now I'm not saying that we don't, NBA niggas. I'm not no question about what we nowhere near that level, but. I can't remember getting hurt that bad where I'm like, and I got knee in the thighs like dudes getting knee in the thighs.
Oh, them shits be hurting, bro.
I done hit knee to knee.
That shit hurt for weeks.
You know what I mean? Certain injuries you get, you do, but you don't be. I'm not playing this whole month. Like, nah, niggas come ring your bell. Yo, son, you coming out? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. Nigga.
Yeah, that's
like,
a fact.
You know what I mean?
That's
we never
fact.
like, nah, my shit still hurting from last week. Like, we never did. I can't remember me doing no shit like that. Like I said, I'm not comparing our little bullshit.
And then it's like the playoffs. It's not even like a regular season. Like this is when you're supposed to just give it your all because you got 3 months off after.
It's these new cats. Like back in the days, the Magic, the Birds, you know, them dudes didn't get hurt like these dudes get hurt now.
Man, look at Jordan playing with a hangover and
bro,
shit.
This nigga's son. They different, and they just cut from a different cloth. I think a lot of it has to do with matchups. Like they didn't want Trey Young to play. This is me. Like it's gonna make it interesting if he sits out. So he sat out them couple of games, and then it got the season. You know, they tied it up, and then now, you know what I'm saying? Giannis gets hurt, and now the matchup is now back. It's real crazy now. So in order for them to get back even again, they got to bring back Trey Young. I think because without him coming back tomorrow night, it's fucking over.
I feel like they still could do it though, as long as Giannis is not playing, and if Trey Young's not playing. I feel like they could do it because they're gonna be in Atlanta. So I feel like they have a chance of winning the game. If they're in Milwaukee, I don't think they'll win without Trey Young.
They both stole one at each other's home, though.
Trey Young was playing.
That's the game he got hurt.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? So they stole, no matter of fact, no. Trey Young and them stole that first game in Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Trey Young was playing, but like...
Right, that's why I said he got hurt when he stepped on his left foot because they figured, Trey Young is going to be the difference.
That was in the second game, right?
He got set in the second game,
yeah.
So that's why I figured they sat him out because they figured... They gotta make it. I mean, I'm being conspiracy.
You know how it is, like especially if they wanted to go to Game 7 and shit. Yeah,
because there's certain teams that get them out there, so they get out of there so quick. The TV, the sponsors don't make no money. Without making that money, they can't pay certain things, so they gotta make money from these sponsors. So I think they do try to make the matchup more even. So somebody gotta sit out. But like I said, if Trey Young sit out tomorrow night, I don't see Milwaukee losing that game to them. I just see Milwaukee.
Yeah, Trey. I don't know because they're in Atlanta, so I can't.
I don't want to see Milwaukee against the Suns.
Me neither. That's gonna be boring.
Yeah,
at least Trey Young. I feel like Trey Young got heart, so like Chris Paul got heart, so like it's gonna be. It's gonna be like
a better series. It's gonna be a fast paced series. Yeah. If Milwaukee goes, we're gonna see Giannis, Middleton all night. That's it.
And then I don't know that they just
last night though.
Oh, Middleton?
No, this dude fucking your boy. Lopez.
I didn't see the game. Oh, Lopez?
31, son.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I hate when he pops the three, even though he be scoring that shit.
He was doing his inside shit last night because he knew that wasn't even necessary because they don't really got no big. I mean, this dude is 7 and change.
He's mad stiff.
Like 6'10". He can't go.
Nah, that's a fact. And like Brook Lopez is like solid too.
He's solid and he's like 7 feet tall. All you got to do is shoot over this dude. Like, if he's 7
and he's more experienced and shit. Yeah,
so his wingspan got to be crazy at 7 feet over Capella, who's only 6'10".
Yeah, that's a fact.
So he took the ball to the rack last night, and he had 30. That was big. I don't remember the last time I ever seen Lopez get 31. But he did his thing last night. I actually stayed up and watched the whole game because I thought, you know what I'm saying, the Hawks were going to pull it out. But these dudes, they did what they had to do to get away 3-2 now. So it was up to the Hawks to get the game tomorrow night to take it to 6 and then 7th game, hopefully. But this way they swinging these matchups, I don't know, son. It just seems kind of weird to me that how all these dudes just get hurt so easily. Like, you know what I'm saying? You blowing them and something wrong with them. Like, that's just crazy. Like I'm not taking nothing away from their games out, us playing in the park. But I rarely remember any of my guys that just played in the park with me getting really hurt like that. And I mean, we done, like I said, on concrete, number 1. And number 2, we used to play like 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 games in a day. Like, just go hard all day. And then go drink and get high and then play some more.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I don't know, son. It's just different. Right? Like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from NBA players. I know we are not on their level at all, in no capacity, shape, form, or fashion. But I remember playing, like I said, to fucking from sun up to sundown. And you come out of there, like I said, it's fucking, damn gym. Get somebody to pull your shit, like that's gonna help and make it worse, actually. You know what I'm saying? I had like 2 jam fingers on one hand, 1 jam finger.
You gotta pull it, and then you gotta keep moving it so that shit don't swell up too crazy.
That's why my bad.
He getting the call on the pod,
Yeah, getting the call on the pod, my bad.
You already know what it is, man. Niggas be busy.
It's so good, my bad, man.
But yeah, son. Like, but I shout out to the Hawks, man. I hope y'all do y'all thing, man. Push this shit to Game 7. Y'all can't go out like that. And I fuck with Collins also.
He's
like,
good.
He got heart also.
That dude is definitely different.
Him and Trae Young, like, and Bogdan.
Bogdan was.
And the fact that they got Lou Will off the bench is kind of lit too.
Yeah, he started the other night. He started for Trae Young or whatever. But he had a good game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely had a good game. But that's his first time ever starting in the fucking playoffs. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's kind of because he's always get that 6-man shit. So that was his first time. But he was good though. He had a good game.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't, like I said, I just don't want to see the Bucks. I just don't want to see
Me
the Bucks
neither.
in the finals. So I think they're just gonna change the mention and the whole demeanor of the whole game is gonna be kind of boring.
What's that slogan they got? Fair to dare?
Yeah, fair to dare. Yeah.
Like, come on, son. That's mad corny. Yeah, sorry, we had to take a quick break right there, man. Y'all already know what it is. But we back.
What we was talking about this Trae Young shit, right?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Trae Young. Yeah, shout out to the Hawks, man. You know we fuck with y'all. We just don't want to see the Bucks in there. We fuck with the Bucks too, but it's just I don't want that as a finals.
I'm not a big Buck or Hawks fan. I just think the way they do as far as matchups, you know what I'm saying? The matchup with the Hawks and the Suns just make better sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of Giannis like that. You know what I mean?
Nah, I've never been a fan of Giannis, but I like they're balling out though. Like,
they definitely balling out. With him being hurt, it makes a difference.
Yo, it's gonna make that's
a big
fact.
difference. But they still got that. They was able to pull it off last night. But see what happens. See what happens tomorrow.
Chill. So what you wanna? I want the Well, let me just go through these albums right quick because it's not too many. It's only 2 of them that I saw that was interesting. G Herbo just dropped the album called 25. That's my boy. Shout out to your new baby. By Fab stepdaughter. You know they've been dating forever and shit. But yeah, so shout out to you, boy. I ain't hear that album yet. I gotta listen to it. I saw you got features like 21 Savage on there and stuff like that. So you know 21 my boy. So shout out to Young Buck, 40 Days and 40 Nights. He got a diss song on there to 50 Cent and Juvenile.
Oh wow.
I ain't hear it yet, but that shit was getting promoted all over the place. So
wow. This song?
Yeah, so
you still do that?
Yeah, I mean, niggas do that heavy. I ain't gonna hold.
Those tracks,
Yeah, but yeah, son. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that's all I got for the albums today. But yeah, so.
Yeah, what you think about this Bill Cosby shit? Finally got out. I mean, we was talking about that shit for a minute in the other,
could eat some pudding.
The pause and shit. The beginning pause, we went in about that Me Too shit. How he got caught up in that. And I heard they was trying to get Felicia Rashad to step down as dean of Howard University.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Yeah, because she supported him or whatever.
But like, what is she supposed to do though? Like,
I mean, she was on the show with him for whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn near a decade, if not more. Like, I mean, really? I mean,
like, come on, son.
And at the end of the day,
and she said he was like, I don't know. She didn't believe it at first.
No, she didn't. She didn't believe it. Like,
cause like she was like, I know this guy. Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Bill Cosby. Like I said, he admitted doing it, but. My whole thing is to hold you to the statute of limitations, son. That shit was mad years ago. Like, how you gonna book a nigga from shit he did when he was, who knows, 30-something? The dude 80-something now? Like, come on, man.
That's a fact.
Crazy. And he paid some of them chicks off. What, they want more money? Because evidently, if I paid you off, why are you still coming out with the rumors of what shit I did back in the day if I gave you bread? Like, that makes no sense. But like I said, as we always say, we ain't taking nothing away from these women. But at the end of the day, this stuff it got statute of limitations on everything except murder. So come on, man. Like, this dude allegedly did what he did.
I think rape also they be
I don't know. I think it's only murder. There's no statute of limitations.
Yeah, I was watching something yesterday. I'm not sure if it wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago. I'm not sure if it was the Joe Budden part. Yeah, I know that also.
But everything else it should be a statute of limitations.
I think I heard something about rape. Like, I don't know if they changed it or not.
I don't know if they changed. I don't know if it whatever was
because you know this whole Me Too shit.
Yeah, so well, that changed certain things about it, but it's still statute. Because even with Bill Cosby's situation, certain women that try to come back, they couldn't because there's a statute of limitation on it.
But a lot of them, it was like 30 years and shit.
The one that he did was 18. The one he went to jail for.
See?
So, I mean.
But usually, like, after 7, isn't it after like 7 years or something?
It depends on the crime. It depends on the crime. Each one is different. You know what I mean? So,
I heard if you leave the country, if you did something that's not like murder or something, you leave the country for 7 years and come back, then you can't get arrested.
I guess what it is, but like I said, it depends on what it is. I don't know how that works. But I know on most everything except murder is the statute of limitation on everything. Like, you can get convicted of murder, regardless of how many years it's been. If they catch your ass damn near in your deathbed, you can go to jail for some shit murder that you did when you was in your teens. It doesn't matter. But with that bill, I mean, I'm just happy that he's out of jail. You know, number one. You know, it's just crazy that he had to do them 4 years. You know what I'm saying? It was unfortunate or whatever, but.
Oh yeah, it's different ones on different crimes.
Yeah.
Most felonies is 5 years.
Yeah, everything got.
But petty offenses is a year, and just little shit like that.
Yeah, I figured that. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy, man. What is that? What's about this?
Keith Sweat versus Bobby Brown.
I didn't watch it. I knew you were telling me about it.
Woo! I ain't even old, but that shit had me rocking, bro. Like, I'm telling you.
Keith Sweat is my guy.
Yeah, Keith Sweat.
Keith Sweat is my dude.
Bobby Brown, too. This nigga still acts like himself, though, like, at his age. Like, you know how, like, he always wanted, like, the attention and shit when he was a kid? Like, you know how, like, you saw the movie? Yeah, like, yo, he still acts like that. Like,
I mean,
still, he was singing Keith Sweat songs, like, and I'm like, Bobby Brown is funny as hell. But that Ja Rule and Bobby Brown, Thug Love and shit, yo, that shit hit so hard, bro.
Yeah, they both got some hits. Keith Sweat, you know, he used to write for a lot of people, so.
Yeah. He got that somebody rockin' knockin' my boots.
He was a writer before he became a singer.
Nah, yeah, that's a fact.
So, he was definitely one of them dudes that write a lot of songs for a lot of different people. So, but, you know, like I said, I don't watch the first. I didn't even watch the BET Awards. I don't know what went down on that either.
We actually saw a couple clips.
Yeah, we saw
like
clips
the Baby,
the Migos.
I
seen this dude. This chick.
Lil Nas X.
You're not even going into
that's jokes. Yeah, they gotta chill. They gotta chill, man.
Yeah, they gotta fall back.
I ain't gonna say nothing, but y'all gotta chill, bro.
They trying to force this whole thing down our throat. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
it's nothing wrong with it.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
This whole world is becoming. I don't know. Like I said,
it's getting kind of crazy.
That's a sin. First of all, it's in the Bible. Like, nobody should be that way.
That's a fact.
I don't want to offend nobody. I mean, is there still 8 months? I think it's over now. They had the whole month of June.
Yeah,
it used to be Pride Week.
Nah, it's a fact. Pride Month.
Yeah, they had a whole month to rock out. So y'all had a whole month. I mean, that shit is damn. It's just as long as Black History.
Yeah,
the whole month. They gave y'all a whole month for being the way y'all. Like I said, I'm not taking nothing from y'all. But they give y'all a month for that.
Dang, y'all about to kill me for this, but I'm about to give y'all some real shit. Fuck that, like. And I have nothing against anybody. Whatever you choose to do, that's what you choose to do.
Know me, I'm homophobic. I don't want the motherfuckers around me.
Yeah, this nigga's stupid. Yeah, I don't have no problems with what y'all want to do, but it's just that when it comes to certain things, I think of these type of situations. Like, let's say you're a guy and you change to a girl, right?
Whoa.
I don't know if I feel, this is just me, but I don't know if I feel comfortable with my daughter going into the bathroom with a guy that changed into a girl. Like, and this might kill me, but like, this is just me giving y'all honest opinion. Yeah, like, cause I feel like there's gonna be, for example, like there could be a guy that's a pervert and he just wants to act like he's a girl just to go in the girl's bathroom. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's just certain situations like that bothers me. And it's like, how you really gonna know people's truths? Like, I could just dress up as a girl today and go into a girl's bathroom and just lie and say like I'm trans or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like, that's why I don't know. Like, but I respect everything that y'all do. It's your life or whatever. But it's just certain situations I don't feel comfortable with.
But I don't think it should be forced down our throat the way they do.
Exactly. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Every TV show, you gotta have that up there. Like, you know what I mean? Back in the days when they started, you know, everything was segregating and whatever, putting certain, like, every show had to have this token black person.
Mm-hmm.
But now every show has to have, I ain't gonna say token because I don't want nobody to get offended, but every show gotta have a couple like that.
Nah, that's a fact.
Commercials now, it's like, every commercial you see is like they got these commercials about these drugs for AIDS or whatever, and they got the guys kissing, and I'm like, come on, man. First of all, the reason why I'm really offended by it is because I think as society with your kids, you should be able to teach your kids and tell your kids about this.
Exactly.
Stuff. It shouldn't be shown to them on TV where they got coming to you with questions. You know, like, Dad, why they doing that? Or Mom, why they, you know what I mean? Because if you're in a heterosexual household where everybody, whatever, You know, and then your kids watching TV and they showed it like,
and it be on like everything now.
Even
So
the show we talk about all the time, All American.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good show. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, they got the couple and they it's cute or whatever, but. It is. I mean, they're just trying to force it.
You talking about Coop and her girl?
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. We don't. I mean, they're doing too much and being that sensitive.
They don't bother me as much as like the other stuff. It's just that sometimes I feel like they get too sexual in public, and it's like you don't have to. I understand. I respect the fact that you're doing your thing, but like. For example, I just feel like this is just me personally, but I feel like Lil Nas X shit was too much.
Yeah, that was
like
when you sent me that, man, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like
I don't see that, man. Come on.
I don't have no problem. Once again, like I have to make sure this is clear. I don't have no problem, but just know like that's too much. Like you gotta chill, cause you don't even see straight niggas doing that shit. Like
I said, when we always talk about this topic, like I don't have nothing against it to a certain extent, but I've never yet seen a girl be as flamboyant as some of these gay dudes is. Like that's the problem with me, that they just too flamboyant.
You gotta get jumped, nigga. Once we leave the building.
I'm just saying, they do stuff that I've never seen. I've been on this planet from double nickels. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a woman act the way some of these dudes act in the street. Like it just don't happen. You don't see it. Like
you mean double quarters?
I'm double nickels, 55.
Oh, 50. Oh, yeah, that's a fact. Nah, that's right. That's smooth. That's smooth.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like,
nah, 50. Yeah, I got you 5 years younger, bro. You already know what it is. I'm looking out.
But, so it's just kind of crazy. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, son. It's just my opinion on it. Like I said, I ain't trying to. It is what it is. Like, y'all got laws. Y'all can get married now. You can get health coverage. You can adopt babies. If that's the way they take it, society is taking it, I have nothing against it. But at the same time, like I said, the flamboyant ones is the ones that I just can't. Like, them ones are getting under my skin. Like, when they just doing too much. Like, and that goes with anything. You can do something and do way too much of everything.
Nah, it's a fact.
But some of them just take it. If you're a down to earth one, and like I said, I work with some people and they cool. Mm-hmm. I have no problem working with something, but some of them are the real flamboyant.
And you know what? It's crazy because like, it's like we're scared to say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's whack that like you have to feel scared, but
walk on eggshells when you talk about
exactly.
It.
Like
it's like you know what I'm saying. Another thing it's like being Jewish. They run Brooklyn, New York, but. It is what it is.
It's so crazy how you're smoother. Like you can say that.
You walk on eggshells when you certain topics, and that's one of them topics you got to really walk carefully or tread real carefully because.
Oh yeah, look what happened to Nick Cannon.
Yo, exactly.
He did that shit. He got wilding out, cut off for a little.
They come out the woodworks on you, bro. Like, and that's another thing. It's all about politics too. Like politicians have to accept them, even though they're in the back of their mind, they probably hate that shit just as well. But they gotta accept it because they need them votes. Like
that's a fact. They run a lot of shit.
Exactly, and they stick together. Like they stick together. If you fuck with one of them, you gotta fuck with all of them. Mm-hmm. You gotta remember at the end of the day, they still niggas. Mm-hmm. They might bust your ass. So dressed like a bitch don't mean I can't fight. So that shit is. You just gotta be careful, man. This is crazy,
but shout out to the LGBT community, ABC. Well, this guy that I watch calls them the ABC community. I'm like, yo, you're a clown. But shout out to y'all though on some serious note.
No
like,
doubt. I don't want y'all whole month.
Yeah, this is just real talk. Like just real.
Month. I'm gonna big up the Pride Month. Switch it from a week to a month. It's all good.
Yeah.
See what they're gonna do.
That's
when Harlem week come around. They're gonna thin that to a month. Mm-hmm. I doubt it.
Nah, word.
He's still gonna get that week.
One more example with the Lil Nas X shit, because I can't get over this shit. Like, it's just like, imagine if I was on stage rapping and then a girl turned around and she came close to me and I just started tonguing this bitch down. Like, people gonna be like, yo, that's too much, Cassh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like. So I just feel like that's too much, like, and then it's just a lot. But let's change the subject now.
Yeah.
What about this Biz Markie?
That was crazy. Yeah, I was coming to work. I got kind of sad. I'm like, yo, I heard Biz Markie died on my way to work.
And that's a legend.
Yeah. Then I get to work and I'm like, he's still alive. I'm like, yo, what the. You can't believe everything you see on social media. So.
That's a fact. And he got some of the good hits. Say I'm Just a Friend.
Yeah, that was one
like
of my
that Mario redid it.
He just one of them dudes. He was a pioneer in the game. Mm-hmm. You know, I think he got diabetes or something like that.
Yeah, he got some sort of. You say he's in the hospital?
Yeah, he's in the hospital. Yeah. But his publicist said He's alright. He didn't say he's doing great, but he's still alive.
He used to beatbox also, right?
Yeah. That's how he got his start doing that beatbox shit. Yeah.
Him and Dougie was like...
Dougie was going at it. He had Big Daddy Kane. He had that whole, what they was called, a Juice Crew, I think.
Yeah, he discovered a lot of people, right?
Yeah, he was down with that whole Juice Crew thing. Him, Marley Marl, you know what I'm saying? Big Daddy Kane. What's a few of them? I think it was my man, I forget his name, but he was that dude with the slither tongue and shit. I can't remember.
It's not Grandmaster Flash.
No. It's Craig G and I forgot.
What about
There's a few of them. They had that song, the Symphony. It was kind of like that thing. Yeah, I don't know if you remember the Symphony.
That's the 13 minutes on it? Oh, my bugging.
I don't know, but the Symphony had...
It's OD long?
Yeah, but all them songs back in the day.
Yeah, it was like 13 minutes and shit.
Minutes,
That's a whole album nowadays.
It was called a disco track or some shit. Oh. Disco single. That's what it's
called? Yeah, that reminds me, K-Slade dropped a song with 140 artists on it.
Wow.
The shit is like 30 minutes long.
Only the 30
song.
minutes?
No, not only. It is 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, I can respect.
That's like a whole album.
Listen, the Migos had 9,000.
Same beat too.
They had 19 tracks on their new album, and there's only an hour and something minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I mean, every song like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
like short songs, but I guess that's what I mean. And back in the days, that was nothing. I mean, saying one LP back in the days was 15 minutes. So I don't know, these dudes making these songs shorter, but I guess they ain't got much to talk about. So it makes no sense to keep it going on forever. You know, I respect the Migos. Like I said, I watched them on the clip of them on the awards or whatever. They still doing their thing. They definitely still doing their thing. But yeah, back to that Biz Markie. Yeah, that shit kind of shook me up. But they were saying this dude had died because, like I said, he's one of the pioneers. One of my, I was a big fan of him and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I respect his music and shit. I respected the Juice Crew and shit. They had some big hits back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Marley Marl was definitely one of them big producers back in the days. Set a lot of trends for the guys today, you know what I'm saying? So hearing that was like real disturbing. Like, wow, then to get to work and then I go on my phone and like I said, social media they kill you in general because they kill people off that ain't dead.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's a shame that they do that. Because
they did that with like Will Smith before, mad people. It's like, why y'all doing that, dude?
Mad people that they say died, and then you got to find out that these dudes is not dead, which I think is crazy, but that's social media. All it got to take is one person to say something and everybody was running with it. That's basically what it was. One person said it, and I seen it on, like I said, I think it was Facebook or whatever. I'm like, oh, shit. I seen a rest in peace to Biz Markie. I'm like, Biz Markie died? I'm like, I didn't hear nothing about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to work, and I Google it, and his publicist said, all the earlier rumors was false that he's still alive. He's in the hospital, unfortunately, but he's still alive. I don't know what he's in the hospital for his diabetes or whatever the case was, but I know he's not dead. You know, thank God he's still around. You know what I mean? I know the brother's about 50. He's in his 50s. He's been in the game for a minute, but it just it's crazy.
I just see some new news that just popped up saying that Riz is giving out cream by the thousands for black-owned businesses, black-owned restaurants to go vegan.
Yeah, I seen that too.
So shout out to you, Riz, man. Trying to keep people healthy, man.
You know,
it's hard to get that in our community also, for people to eat healthy and shit.
Yeah.
So
it's just crazy, man. It's just unfortunate, but yeah, everybody got to. I mean, being healthy is one of the biggest things right now.
Yeah, it's like trendy and shit.
Yeah, it's real, being healthy, eating healthy, and
I
think we was watching something earlier about drinking water.
Yeah, the alkaline.
Yeah. Drink water. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of crazy not drinking water.
Yeah, you know, especially girls they was talking about. And it's like, damn, you know that pussy stink.
I just in general, your whole body your breath stink, everything. You know, how you gonna drink water? Like, it's a necessity. You have to drink water. Like, I mean, in order to live, you need water. So I don't know. It's just crazy. I just can't see nobody without just not drinking water. Like, I mean, it's hard to drink it in the wintertime because it's cold. But I still do it because I know you need it. It's easier than summer when it's hot. You're gonna drink it all day long.
Yeah, it's a fact.
But just not drinking at all. That I find that hard to believe that people don't drink water at all. Like, that's just crazy. Yeah, but I don't know. So
speaking of too, before with the verses, Nori was calling out Beanie Sigel.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Talking wild shit too. I'm like, yeah.
But Nori's my dude. He's an idiot.
Nah, he is.
I love him though. He's a cat.
Nori's one of my favorite. Like, but Beanie got some joints though. I mean, I fuck with both of them though.
I mean, Beanie got some shit too.
Beanie got some crazy shit.
I don't know if he fuck with Nori though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nori got some hits, son.
Yeah, he got banned from TV. Like,
yeah. He got some shit.
And that shit got Big Pun on it, Cameron, like mad people.
They was them dudes.
But
son.
Beanie Siegel got like shit. He got the joint with Freeway and Jay.
Man.
Even though what we do is wrong.
Yeah, that shit was hitting.
And he got Feel It in the Air and shit.
Yeah.
He got the joint with Eve.
He got some shit.
Yeah,
he definitely got some shit. That'll be a fucking with Eve and fucking who you think go against Eve?
Eve went against Trina.
She did?
Mm-hmm. They said Trina ain't do bad. I ain't watched the whole thing because I don't really like. No offense to you, Trina, but I'm too New York for like some of the down south shit.
Maybe she should have went against somebody that was like an MC Light or something.
Yeah, or another down south artist.
I mean,
like,
I don't know too many female
Diamond.
artists that can fuck with Eve, but it's kind of hard. Maybe Roxanne, Shantae, somebody. I mean, she had a couple of hits.
Yeah.
She wasn't crazy. I wasn't a big fan of hers either. Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. But there's a couple females, there's a couple women artists like Nicki Minaj. Like, they saying Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim supposed to go at it. Like, because they asked Lil' Kim at the BET Awards, I think. They was like, who would you want to verse in a versus? And she, you know, she don't hold her tongue or nothing, so she like Nicki Minaj. So, you know, they had that little beef their whole career. Because she felt like Nicki Minaj didn't pay homage to her or whatever. And she stole matter. She got the famous picture where like she took Lil' Kim pose and all that. Yeah. So, but I mean, that'd be a great battle. I would like to see that. But niggas was saying that instead of that, they would want to see Lil' Kim versus Foxy because of their history, like how they came out around the same time and stuff.
And they was in that same little circle.
Yeah, but Lil' Kim will watch Foxy. Like Foxy got shit, but like Lil' Kim
she got some hits. Her and Jay-Z got some hits.
Yeah, but Lil' Kim has a lot, bro.
Yeah,
like if you pull her resume, she got mad songs with Biggie, bro.
Yeah, Biggie,
like,
Junior Mafia.
Junior Mafia. She got shit with Ray J. Like. She got shit with that Wait a Minute was hard, bro. Like that's a classic.
She got. I mean, I fucked with Lil' Kim. I mean, I like the old Kim.
Mm-hmm.
This new Kim.
Yeah, even Lighters Up was lit.
Yeah,
put your lighters up.
Like I said, the old Kim was crazy. She was crazy, but this new Kim with this new look,
the clown face.
I don't know.
I see something right here. It says Lil' Kim clowns 50 Cent.
Yeah, because she was like an owl or something.
Yeah, Lil' Kim clowns 50 Cent over rejected dinner date after owl comparison.
Yeah, that shit was kind of horrible. I don't know what the outfit she had on the BT was. She looked kind of crazy, but.
Yeah, I ain't see that shit. You said she looked like an owl?
Yeah, like an owl, yeah.
Yeah, that's because she got all that face surgery. Like.
Yeah, she went in, son. I don't know, son. I think she was out the way she was originally.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know
like, why did you have to do that, dude?
I don't know, son. I guess she just wasn't...
Got too Hollywood or some shit.
Like, she wasn't confident in where she looked.
I feel like once niggas move to LA and shit, they be changing their whole shit up.
That's where she live right now?
Nah, but you know, like when they do a lot of business, they have to go over there, and then it's like... Cause I feel like they were the people in LA was like the first people getting all these surgeries and shit like that because of Hollywood.
It's called a Catwoman or something. She did all that crazy shit to her face.
I be watching like Botched and all that shit.
Yeah, Botched is crazy. That shit is deep. So
yeah, they be wilding. Some people be getting too fucked up to where they can't fix it.
They can't even, some of them they don't even touch them.
Yeah, they don't got no more extra skin and shit. Like
so niggas come there. I want to look like Justin Bieber
and Michael Jackson.
I want to look like this person.
Nah, that's a fact.
Dude came there. He wanted to look like Superman. Like what the fuck? Like he wanted the little curl on his head. He had fake chest to make his chest look.
Man,
I'm
come
like,
on,
yo,
son.
People just. I mean, if they got enough money for it, so that's why I respect dudes on box because they won't even fuck with it. If it's too far fetched, we're like, nah, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
We gotta go overseas somewhere and let them fucking do that. We're not doing that. But it's just crazy how people just want to modify themselves. My whole thing is, if God didn't give it to you, don't fuck with it. But that's another part of it itself. It's just crazy how people just want to modify their bodies and shit. How you modify cars. You just want to modify your fucking face. Like, that's just crazy. To modify your face, like, well, I don't know, son. It's just, I mean, it's a society we in where you can be, it's all right to be the way you want to be. And you can modify your body because it's your body. You got the money to do it. So people just do crazy stuff, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Certain things, man. It's just crazy. It's just real crazy.
No, it's a fact. Yeah. Well, before we get into that blackout, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, I think we hit all this shit out there and just talk about in general. Like I said, we went over just about everything. That Pat Beverly shit was crazy. You know, CP3, and like I said, give it up and shout out to that dude again for making it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That was a big moment. It was he really got emotional. Like I said, it was kind of crazy. The dude cursed on national TV.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I told you, I forgot the lady that would do the interviews after the end of the game. She asked him a question. He was like, yo, this shit been, and he said the word shit just like, he said he had the problem on my bag. He had to walk away.
Yeah, facts.
He had walked away, whatever, from the mic. Then he came back after he had to calm himself down because he was mad hype. You know what I mean? That dude he been putting in work for a long time, man. 16 seasons is a long time, man. In your first finals, and I guess every year he's get hurt. He get right there and get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Wow. The Clippers got hurt.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know so it just the Rockets got hurt. So he just kept getting right there and couldn't get to the next step. So now he's dead. So I respect that dude for getting excited. He's like a little kid in water, man. He was just all like, yo, I'm here. I'm gonna make the most of it. And I don't see nobody beating him. I don't. It was the Hawks. I mean, I want to see the Hawks, but the Bucks. I don't see neither one of them beating him. You know? Phoenix is they got that they big threes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What's the center name?
The Hawks, Capella?
Nah, not the Hawks. The Phoenix.
Phoenix, Ayton.
They got Ayton. They got,
They got Carroll.
And they got, you know what I'm saying? They got a nice squad.
Yeah, they got a nice squad. They got Bridges.
So I don't see nobody beating them. I really don't see nobody in the East. Neither one of the East teams that's left. I don't see them beating them, Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns, they should wrap this. They should,
Hey, Chris Paul, this would be big. This would be very big for you, bro.
Have nothing to prove after that.
Yeah, facts.
He get a ring, he can just retire.
Yep, you living a life,
It
bro.
makes no sense for him to come back. Because he got nothing to prove. I got a ring.
And you came there and got them the ring, bro. On some Kawhi Leonard shit when he went to Toronto and shit.
So, I mean, then, like I said, he had his first in the New Orleans, but then when the Markie wins, it didn't work.
Yeah, facts.
They wound up trading him. So, now him and Markie.
They had a little squad, too.
Yeah,
like, that's when Tyson Chandler was
definitely had a squad, but for some reason they didn't mesh. And they wound up getting rid of Chris Paul. And then he goes over here. Monty wins again, team up. And look what happens. You know what I'm saying? They get into the finals. So just certain things happen at a certain time. And, you know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. So they say, I'm a big believer in that. Everything happens for a reason. But I'm just, like I said, I'm just happy that he getting there. Hopefully he'll pull it out and get a ring. You know what I mean? He deserves it. If anybody deserves it, he deserves it. He's been around a long time, man.
All right, before we get up out of here into this blackout, man. Y'all see we got the Cassh and Black merch. Y'all gotta go get that, man.
Yeah.
The website will be in the video in the beginning of it. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it already, but we about to get into this blackout, man. So like we always say.
Hey. Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's your boy Black, the blackest man in the land. It's time for that blackout, y'all. It's just my thoughts, my crazy lifestyle. It's to run around, running crazy, you already know. Like I've been telling you on the previous episodes. And I don't know if y'all ever dated them Spanish chicks, man. I'm gonna give it up for those, the Puerto Rican mommies, man. They can, some of them can cook you a good meal, and some of them, you know what I'm saying. They sex game is different. They different. I ain't gonna compare it to, you know what I'm saying, my Afro American women, my black women. I mean, I've dated them both. Spanish women are just different. They just different. And this particular chick I was dating at the time, she was just. She's a wild broad. I ain't gonna front. She was a wild Spanish chick. Her family was wild. Like every time we hung out, there's always something happening in the family. Every family function we went to, it was always a fight. I mean, they some spicy people, man. They just always got some shit going on. So it was just crazy running around with her. I think I ran around with her for like maybe a summer and a half or whatever. But I mean, our relationship was crazy because all we did was drink and fuck. We really didn't go out too much. She cooked, brought food to my job or whatever. Invited me to cookouts, barbecues, or whatever. She was a crazy broad, you know what I mean? And we had a wild, like I said, our relationship was crazy. But like I said, one time it was her birthday one time. We was going out, I was taking her out to City Island. And I don't know how many of y'all remember them dollar slippers, that Chinese slippers they used to wear, women used to run around in. And I was taking her to a nice spot for her birthday or whatever. She come out the crib with the little Chinese slippers on. It kind of blew me. I'm like, yo, I know she ain't trying to go out with those on. But anyway, she came outside and she thought she was looking, she was looking good or whatever. And mind you, she had the body, the face, the match, long hair. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. They don't need weave. They got their own shit or whatever working or whatever. She was a bad bitch, but her outfit was just kind of crazy. She had on sweatpants, a t-shirt, and his Chinese slippers. And I'm like, Mom, where's you going? But anyway, I think I thought of something just to throw off from going to where I wanted to take it. We went somewhere else. But not only that, I'm just going to tell you this quick, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you this quick story about it, and then I'm going to get out of here. This chick had me in the trance the whole fucking summer, son. I was just, Yo, her shit was just, not only was her body crazy, she was pretty and all that. This bitch had a pair of fucking green eyes tattooed on her fucking vagina, my nigga. That shit was, I was walking around in the trance. Every time I seen them eyes, a nigga just, I don't know, that shit just did. I've never seen no shit like that in my life. Like, every time I pull the panties down, I'm like, wow, you really got eyes on your vagina. Like, that shit, a set of eyes. They was like, you eating the pussy and it's staring back at you, my nigga. That shit was some crazy shit. But my niggas is like, every time this bitch called me, like, I just think of them eyes. I don't give a fuck what I was doing, where I was at. And she called me like, yo, Black, what you doing? I stopped what I was done coming. I just went. I just left. That trance was real. Like, it was just crazy. Every time I visualize her, to this day, I still think about them fucking. I don't want to fuck up my relationship, but my wife knows this is some old shit. It was me back in the day, way back in the day. And them eyes was crazy. Like this, like I said, she had eyes on her vagina. That was different. It was tattooed, two eyes. Like you looking at it, and them just looking right back at you. That shit just to fuck me up for the whole summer. So that shit just had me, like I said, in the trance for the whole entire summer. And not only that, this chick, son, she was amazing. She was amazing. For my birthday, she had a pole in her fucking bedroom, my nigga. She gave me a striptease act. I've never seen no shit like that in my life. She got a pole in her fucking bedroom. Even though it was hot as fuck in her room one time, I had to buy AC because it was bananas in her house. It was just 100 degrees in the bedroom and shit. And she put me on the kamikazes. I never had a kamikaze drink until she put me onto it. A kamikaze is like, it's like a Hawaiian iced tea, but to the next power. This shit got everything in it. And that was her favorite drink. Like, we drunk them shits and we just get crazy. And, yo, this chick, she was amazing. Her shit was amazing. And one time, we getting busy one time, and then she, like, stopped right in the middle of it and told me to get a shot glass. And I'm like, the fuck this bitch about to do? So I get the shot glass and whatever. And, like I said, she pours her vagina, right ready to come. And she holds the shot glass and squirts her fucking cum into the fucking shot glass. She was amazing. Not only did she have them eyes on her shit, but the bitch she was dangerous. I had to leave that shit alone because it was crazy. And she still loved black dudes, man. And like I said, we ran around for a summer. It was one of the best summers I've had. I'll never forget that shit. So, you know who you are, Green Eyes, and I'm still in the trance to this day. With that said, it's your boy Black, the blackest man in the land, and I'm out.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Cassh.
Your boy Black, the blackest man in the land.
And it's the Cassh and Black podcast.
And we out.